it is meal prep day. So I thought it would be fun for me to take you guys through a typical day in the week of me just meal prepping. I'm gonna take you kind of through my full rundown of what I do throughout the day to prep for my meals and just kind of get to know me throughout the day. I don't really do things like this, so let's see how this works. And if you guys want more content like this, you already know what to do. Go ahead and like and subscribe because I'm just trying to give you guys what you guys want, a bunch of value on how I prep my meals with my hectic schedule, literally. Basically, I already cleaned the kitchen for the day. I started my day around 8 o'clock this morning. I slept so bad last night, but I already cleaned the kitchen. So next step is going to be for me to get my pre-workout in and start planning my grocery list. I just had to restock on a couple of things that I don't have. Currently running the dishwasher for all my meal prep bowls. And yeah, let's just get right into it, y'all. I am super excited to take you guys through my routine, and just kind of like spend the day with me. Let's go ahead and get our pre-workout in. So I basically take 3 pills of creatine during my pre-workout, and then I take the other 2 after my workout. This is my cortisol pill. I usually take 3 of these. So I take 2 post-workout, and then I take 1 during lunch. I take 2 of these a day. I ain't even gonna lie, I totally forgot right now. Like, I'm having a brain fart, but I basically take 2 of these a day in the morning. I usually take these post-workout, usually when I drink my shake, and this is how they look. But pre-workout, I only take my creatine, and then I take Bloom, and I also do a fasted workout. So I work out in the morning without eating anything, without drinking anything besides my Bloom. Thank you, Southern Nutrition. That's where I get all my supplements currently, except for the Bloom, of course. The Bloom doesn't like give me any jitters or anything. That's personally why I consistently use it. Bro, what the fuck? The hell? Trying to kill myself, aren't I? I actually started with the Bloom energy drink. That was like my favorite one. And then I switched over to their pre-workout because I actually didn't know they make pre-workout. I feel like Bloom focuses too much on like their greens. A lot of people should get to know about their pre-workout. Like, it hits. I love the flavor. The flavor is literally strawberry lemonade. Raspberry lemonade. Like, be for real. If you haven't tried a pre-workout that actually tastes good and it like doesn't give you the jitters, then you should try that. Why can I never open these, bro? Cheers. Delicious. I try to drink 3 Stanleys a day so I can get to at least 96 ounces of water. Plus my electrolytes puts me about 120, 140 ounces of water. So drink your electrolytes. You're not drinking enough water. You are probably more dehydrated than you think. So stay hydrated, get you a Stanley. It's better than you think. Not just for the aesthetic, it's good for you. Drink your water. My proteins for this week are basically ground turkey, and then I have chicken thighs. I have ground turkey and chicken thighs. I think this week ground turkey is gonna still be my lunches and chicken thighs is gonna be my dinners. So I was thinking, I have black beans, extra protein. So I'm thinking a high protein lunch situation with black beans. I think I want to do some sweet potato chips in the oven. I'm thinking just some salt, pepper, lightly seasoned with some oil. Maybe I could turn this into nachos, a bowl situation. And we'll do sweet potato chips in the oven. And then for the chicken thighs, I have this miso paste. I think we're gonna make miso chicken thighs in the oven. I don't feel like cooking today, so I'm trying to make everything as simple as possible. A miso chicken thighs, and that's gonna have white rice, easy. And then we're gonna have mixed veggies that I already got from Costco, so that can just be sauteed on the stove, or that can just literally go in the oven. So I'm thinking this is my breakdown for meals, and Dominic, he is actually just gonna have his steak, and then he's gonna have hot dogs, I think. He has some leftover hot dogs. And then on Saturday, I'm thinking of cooking a ramen, probably steak or pork, because I want to use that miso paste. I've had that miso paste for a while, so I definitely want to use that miso paste. So I'm thinking a steak ramen with a soy sauce, egg. That's gonna slap. Green onion, easy peasy, and like an egg noodle. I think I have to go to Lot Market or Lotte Market. I don't know. What do you guys call Lotte Market? I'll put the name on the screen somewhere, but how do y'all pronounce that? But I'm thinking this is what the rundown for the rest of the week. So for lunch, I'm gonna do ground turkey with black beans and corn, and it's gonna be over some sweet potato chips. And then I'm gonna make some miso chicken thighs with white rice and mixed veggies, something super simple, high in protein. And then Saturday, I'll be making a one-off steak or pork ramen with miso paste. I'm gonna do a soy sauce, egg, green onions, and use an egg noodle for high protein. That's basically the meals for the rest of the week. So I already feel a little jittery. I'm starting to stutter. I'm starting to tweak out. So let's go hit upper body. I am doing back and core. So let's get it. I don't usually work out this late. Honestly, I usually work out like early in the morning. And for those of you who don't know, I actually have a garage gym. So let's do a little tour, guys. I actually have my art on the wall. This K6 power rack was given to me by Michelob Fitness, and it is a fully functioning gym for your garage. I haven't been to a real gym in a while, actually. Ever so often I work out at my job. Today we are hitting baby got back, and we are hitting core. I've been trying to incorporate core in every single routine I have. I currently work out 6 days a week. Very aggressive, I know. 5 days out of that is strictly focused on my legs. I have been putting off my legs for a while. I have a lot of water because I get water delivered to my house. So I usually get 10 cases of water a month for me and my husband. It's just me and my husband that live together, nobody else. And then we have 3 dogs. All my workouts are on my app. We're gonna start with the bench press. Then we're gonna do bent over rows with the barbell. We're gonna do one arm bent over rows because I just love that exercise. Then we're doing the lat pull down, face pulls. We're gonna do reverse crunches, which is actually new to my routine, which I don't wanna do. And then I end with cable oblique twist, which is one of my favorite core exercises, and then a plank. And then after my strength training, I usually do a cardio circuit because I am trying to incorporate cardio in my day. I do 2 rounds of walking and running circuits. I'm about to turn on some music, get the vibes going. I have like a little toxic side of me when I start to work out. I can't even say it with a straight face. We're about to listen to Slut Me Out as our, our prep song. I usually listen to a song to like get me into the mood of what I'm doing. And for me, back day is like really toxic. I'm really trying to like put in this work. So when he hitting it from the back, nah, I'm kidding. But yeah, am I really kidding? I don't know. I wanted to show you guys my lifting shoes. These are from Flux. I got them with my HSA card, guys. This is a little hack, right? I've been using them about 2 to 3 weeks now. I actually really love them. So I'm about to get my water. We're about to set the vibe, and we're about to fucking get into it. Like, I'm about to get the fuck to it. I'm about to get the fuck to it. to finish the rest of my workout, and then I'll see you guys when I start cardio. We are about to do our cardio. I'm fucking tired as shit. Sweat boy. Yeah. Sweat going everywhere right now, bro. I have like sweat dripping in so many areas that I wish sweat would not drip from, but we about to go inside, recover, get some food in our system, and, you know, start my actual job, you know? Yeah, that's Isis. Like, Isis, what are you doing? You sunbathing? And then Pharaoh being a good brother. Being a good brother. This is where I keep them when I am working out, doing the do. I am at my desk. I just checked a few work emails. So now I have to get a few groceries before I start actually cooking. I'm about to make like a quick little list that I'm gonna get from Publix. I'm actually gonna get it Instacarted. My goal is to spend $50, and this should last me for the next 2 weeks because I already have next week's meals, at least for Dominic, planned already. I'm about to answer some questions while I make this list. I'm making a list. Checking it twice. Gonna see who's naughty and nice. I am thinking to call it Southwest Nachos. And look, guys, if y'all better not ask me for this recipe because I am literally writing down to a T how I'm making this recipe. So throughout this video, y'all better be taking notes because I'm literally about to walk you through how I'm meal prepping. Hence, you'll be getting the recipe throughout the video for what I am making. So these Southwest nachos, they're gonna be ground turkey. We're gonna do, actually, let me take a step back. Let me kind of show you guys what I am doing. So I am writing the dish here, and basically on the left side is everything that I have. On the right side is everything I want. And then from there, I'll kind of see like, what can I use in all of the dishes? If I can't use it in all the dishes, I'm not buying it. I strategically meal prep. I'm not buying things that I don't need. So for example, I bought that miso paste. So like, I'm gonna be using that miso paste for a while. Hence why I said like, I kind of already have an idea of what I want for next week because using that miso paste. But again, I need to buy like herbs and produce because, you know, like Asian food has a lot of herbs, nice natural flavors, and I really want to keep that for the miso. I be honestly like thinking shit in my head and then putting it on paper and then figuring out as I meal prep. So that brings me to my first question. Somebody asked, how long does it take me to meal prep from start to finish? And actually, when I'm not recording, shit takes me less than an hour. I'm not even gonna hold you. When I am recording, especially like a recipe video, I try to do an hour and 30 minutes. And like, for example, today, I'm actually gonna be talking throughout the video. So it's gonna take me some time. I believe it's gonna take me 2 hours. After I order the groceries, I'm gonna actually take the meat out to defrost. I really want to cook this before Dominic comes home, which is about 5 o'clock. Because technically I eat by 6. I'm trying to eat by 6. So you see what I'm trying to, like, it takes a lot of planning. So in the Southwest nachos, it's going to be ground turkey, black beans. We're going to add corn. Not a lot of corn. I actually only have 1 can of corn. So I'm only going to put 1 can of corn in there. That's gonna be like all cooked together. So this actually is gonna be a 1-pot meal, except the sweet potatoes. The sweet potatoes are gonna be in the oven on a sheet pan. But I already have the sweet potato chips. So honestly, I don't need anything for that Southwest nachos. I'm thinking like a mayo type sauce. So the sauce is like equal parts mayo and Greek yogurt. So Greek yogurt, I always buy Greek yogurt. I put Greek yogurt on anything. Like, it's extra protein. And I'm not eating cottage cheese. Like, I'm not doing it. So I'm not gonna do it, bro. I'm just not. I refuse to eat cottage cheese. You're not gonna see me put cottage cheese on my sweet potatoes with honey. I'm not that kind of, no, I'm not doing it. So we're gonna make a nice little sauce, a little Southwest lime type sauce. We're gonna do mayo, Greek yogurt. We're gonna add some seasonings. I mean, I don't know what. Most likely we're doing taco seasoning. So I'm gonna do taco seasoning. We're gonna do some lime. I add avocado oil to everything. So we're just gonna add some oil. Oh, and a hot sauce. I use Melinda's. I think it's Melinda's. I got it from Simon. He is a weight loss coach who lost over 100 pounds in a year and won the summer shredding body competition. He put me on some Melinda's hot sauce. Thank you, Simon. I hope you see this video. Shout out to you. Please give me a follow. I love you so much. Okay, anyway, I'm making some type of sauce. So that's going to be the first dish. And that's going to be my lunch. And I think I'm going to do a high protein lunch because I've just been feeling kind of icky in the evenings lately. So I'm going to keep my lunch very like high protein, low carbs, high in vegetables. So we're going to do the miso chicken and rice. So obviously the miso chicken and rice, this is the dish that I need the most like ingredients for. Like, I have to have green onion. I'm not cooking the dish without green onion. I'm not cooking the dish without garlic. And I also need regular onion. I already have rice wine vinegar, so that's an easy no given. And I already have the veggies. I honestly, what am I even buying from Publix? Now that I'm thinking about it, like, I might not even really need anything crazy. Because, like, Dominic still has leftovers. I know I need to buy him, like, hot dog bread. And, yeah, bro, you see, I already forgot what I needed to buy. And this is why I write everything down. Actually, I'm probably about to call him real quick and just find out what the freak I was supposed to get. Because I honestly forgot what I was supposed to get.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question.
What's up?
What was I supposed to buy for you from Publix?
Hot dog buns?
That's it?
Mayo.
Well, we already have QP mayo.
Oh yeah, because hot dog buns, because that's what I'm going to eat, because I'm eating sloppy joes next week and not this week.
Right, so we didn't need the hot dog. We didn't need the hamburger buns now. And dang, so I really wasn't... Because the only thing I wanted to make this week on Saturday was the ramen. But that we're going to get all from, like, Lot Market. So what was I going to... I feel like I had more stuff to buy from Publix. But I guess not. I feel like there was something I had to buy, bro. Because I have hot dog buns. I have green onions. I have garlic. I have onions. I have lime. Like, is that really it?
Yeah.
Bro, I really thought I had more stuff to buy. Okay, let's go through it one more time. We're making Southwest nacho. Well, I'm making for lunch Southwest nachos with ground turkey, black beans, corn, and sweet potatoes in one pot. And I'm making this some type of mayo Greek yogurt sauce with mayo, Greek yogurt, oil, taco seasoning, lime, and hot sauce. I'm doing a miso chicken and rice with stir-fried veggies for dinner. And that just needs green onions, garlic, and regular onions. And then Dominic needs hot dog bread, which I did not add to the cart. LOL.
Yeah, definitely need hot dog buns.
Hot dog buns. Now that we got the husband talk out the way, I have ordered my groceries. They should be here by about 1:50. So I'm about to chug the rest of this water, get me a little snack. And yeah, I'm gonna do some work real quick and we'll be back when the groceries get here. I've honestly been dreading this for a majority of the day because I really don't want to do it, only because I know I have to record and it's gonna take me a long time, but I'm gonna try to do this in an hour. It's currently 5:42. So at 5:45, I'm gonna start. I already have my oven preheating. You guys already know what we're making. If you don't, it's gonna be right here. This is all I need in terms of ingredients. And then I have my ground turkey and I have my chicken thighs thawing. But we have 3 sweet potatoes. To be honest, I'm probably gonna use 2 because I'm gonna just prioritize more of the protein. We have our miso paste, our corn, black beans. I got the black beans from Costco in bulk, so I have about like 6 more left. I have rice vinegar, soy sauce, lime, scallion. I do intend of using the whole scallion because, bro, look at what they gave me. Like, what is this? What is this? It's horrible. I have an onion, which I'm only gonna use about half, if I'm being honest. And then I have some more garlic, which is minced. And then I also have the little garlic as well. And then I'm gonna do about a cup of rice. And then I thought I would need some honey for the little marinade situation. So let's go ahead and start with the rice. Since I'm doing the chicken and the sweet potatoes in the oven, I'm gonna put them on a flat pan. I'm gonna try my best to let you guys know the measurements as I'm doing it because at this point I kind of already know how much. So hopefully I'm gonna do my best. If not, I'll leave it in the description. Since I'm doing 1 cup of rice, I'm gonna do 2 cups of water. Fun fact, I recently learned how to cook rice. My oven is ready. All right, let's go ahead and measure out our rice. It's funny because usually when I start to meal prep, my dogs start to run around and play. Great timing, huh? Please wash your rice until it's clear. If it's not clear, it's gonna be sticky. Then you're gonna get mad because you have sticky rice and you didn't want sticky rice. I think my rice is basically washed. I think these are like the perfect size for chips, so I'm just gonna give them a quick wash. Rub it like your life depends on it. My rice water is boiling, so let me just go put that in there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So basically I boil the water, put the rice in, I turn it down to simmer, I put the lid on, and yeah, every 10 minutes I just keep stirring until it's the texture I like. That's literally how I make my rice. That's the only way I know how to make it, so it's been working out this whole time for me. Give it a little mixy mix, make sure nothing sticks. Put the cap on, turn that down to low, and we're good. I actually upped the oven to 450. I think I want my food a little crispier. Fun fact about me, I like my food burnt. So I like my food crispy, burnt, a little extra flavor, you know? But real easy, we're just gonna cut these into little cute chips. I've actually never done this. I don't like sweet potatoes. Where is it going? It's not that I don't like it, it's just, it's not my cup of tea per se. I used to eat like sweet potato fries, hated those. So now I'm just trying to make sure, like, I'm trying to find ways to like sweet potatoes. Cause I definitely like sweet potatoes in like fall dishes, but nothing else. I'm actually gonna save some dishes and use the same dish that I washed the rice in. I'm just gonna put the sweet potatoes in there because we're gonna do like a light seasoning with oil, salt, pepper, all that good stuff. Why is my sweet potato part white? Are you mixed? Link to my knife is on my Amazon storefront. I love this knife, bro. Like, look how it cuts like butter through this sweet potato. And I have like a full-on set, but this is the only knife I use from that set. It's like an official like butcher set, like a chef set. Dominic got it for me for Christmas. I love it, but I need to find the time to use it because it's a very nice knife set. Look at our sweet potatoes. We're gonna quickly give it a little seasoning. I don't have any more black gloves, so I gotta use my hand. Ugh, cringe. But we're gonna do some avocado oil. Get that nice and coated. Believe it or not, we're using one seasoning, Kinder's. I always tell you guys I use Kinder's seasoning. I'm literally almost out. Oh my gosh. But this is the salt, pepper, and garlic blend. This is like the only seasoning that you need, honestly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give that a nice light season. Honestly, I could use some more oil. She's pretty. She's coated. You know what I wish I had? Parmesan cheese. If you guys have Parmesan cheese and you're a cheese lover like me, I would definitely add some Parmesan cheese on top of this or inside of this. And some nice, oh yeah, definitely. I need to do that next time. I'm just gonna get one of those foil pans. I'm just gonna do a light drizzle. Just a light drizzle. There's probably a better way to do this, but whatever. And I'm just gonna lay them out. Hopefully all my chips can fit on here because I don't feel like using another tray. Like if I have to, I will. But if I don't have to, I won't. Okay, well, I guess I have to use another tray. So a question that I got was, how do I meal prep efficiently? Honestly, I have to plan ahead. I have to prep ahead. I feel like if I have to do everything at once, I'm not gonna wanna do it. Like that's really why I break my meal prep like apart, because if I do everything at once, I just start getting overwhelmed. I start getting tired, fatigued, and I'm like, okay, like this is too much. I'm ready to order food. So personally, like for me, I need to break everything up into like little steps for me to do so it doesn't feel like too overwhelming. That's why I kind of like portion out my meat and prep some of my food ahead of time. Like one thing that I wanted to do today that I didn't get to do was actually marinate my chicken ahead of time. If I had did that, I would have already skipped a step and already be like ahead of the process. So like little things like that, I make sure I am doing based on like the dish I am making. And like if I'm experimenting with the dish, it can't be extra. So like for this is most likely gonna be a one pan or like a sheet pan dinner type meal. That's a fast, quick meal. Hence why I wanna get it done in under an hour. So yeah, stuff like that is how I try to stay efficient while still meal prepping. We have finished with our sweet potatoes. We laid them all out. So now we're gonna put them in the oven. I don't know how long, honestly, so I'm just gonna check them in about 10 minutes. I will be using chicken thighs for this recipe. That's actually what I bought for the month. Just because chicken thighs is a little juicier, it's harder to overcook, and it's good for meal prep. It lasts a long time in my opinion. So yeah, I use chicken thighs just for the flavor and the ease of cooking, honestly. Chicken breast is just way too dry for me to be eating multiple times a month. I'm just gonna be honest. With that same knife set I actually got like these like shredders for the meat. So it's dangerous, but I'm able to like cut the fat off of the chicken. This is so OP, y'all. Like, so you see I have like my chicken here. I'm able to literally just take a piece and cut it off with the shears. Easy. It makes cleaning chicken so easy. Alrighty, so we are at 25 minutes and we're almost done with like the longest part in my opinion. I already washed my chicken. Now I'm just gonna cut up some onions and some green onion. That's actually gonna be part of the marinade. I only need half of the onion. I'm just gonna rough dice. What do they like to call it on Food Network? Aromatics. So we're just gonna add the onions, and then I'm going to do some of the green scallion. And I think this is enough for now. We're gonna add our green scallion. We're about to make this like miso sauce. I want it to be like a very intense miso flavor, so honestly I'm gonna just eyeball this a little bit while I get the flavors that I want. The sweet potatoes look good though. I'm gonna start with the miso paste. This is organic white miso. I had got this from Publix, I believe. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons. Yeah, that should be enough. We're gonna add some rice vinegar. We're gonna add some honey just to balance out like the fishy umami flavors. This is definitely the paste I was looking for, if I'm being honest. Let me just go check on my rice. Make sure it's not burning. I actually think that my sweet potato chips might almost be done. Oh yeah, the rice is looking real good. She's looking real fluffy, real nice. I think this is actually perfect for what we're looking for. I'm gonna uncover her, let her dry out a little bit, and that's gonna be done, basically. I have my miso paste mixture right here. That's looking nice as well. I took the chips out of the oven because I actually kind of want them to finish with the chicken. So I'm gonna put them back in. I'm gonna let them dry a little bit and then I'm gonna put them back in once I put the chicken in. So far they're looking good, but I don't think they're quite there yet. Now that I have my little miso mixture, I am just gonna pour that all on this chicken. I'm so upset I don't have gloves, it's not even funny. I hate using my hands to season, oh my God. Anyways, you're just gonna get all in there basically. Do y'all believe me when I say I don't like to cook, bro? This is why I don't like to cook. I used to watch my mom do stuff like this. I hate doing stuff like, I hate touching the meat with my bare hands. I'm gonna add some more soy sauce and a little bit of honey. As you can see, I did not season with like salt and pepper or anything. Literally just the seasonings that you see right here. Tad bit of honey. This is how our meat is looking. So now I'm just gonna put it on a foil tray. We're gonna pop that in the oven. It's basically gonna be in there while we cook everything else on the stove. All this gunk at the bottom, put that bad boy right on the top. That is flavor. Now you talking. All right, let's go ahead and get into cooking our ground beef on the stove. Here's a little B-roll for y'all. We are done with meal prep. It took me about an hour and 20 minutes. Granted, the 20 minutes was for me to film setting up the food. So definitely under an hour. I actually decided to do 2 of each meal. The leftover chicken I'm actually gonna use on Saturday when I make that ramen. And then this is actually my dinner for tonight. So yeah, you have a total of what? 2, 4, 6, 7 meals. So yeah, pretty gnarly. It was definitely fun spending the day with you guys. If you enjoyed this type of content, please be sure to subscribe and like. And if you're looking for more meals like this, you can grab my recipe book from my description, or you can apply for one-on-one coaching if you're looking for a plan that is personalized to you. Let me know in the description what you would like to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next video.